This video you are about to watch, especially as a black person, is actually going to be shocking to you the same way it is shocking to me. Because seeing white people coming out to recount how many things black people have been able to do for them, I thought it was a mistake on my FYP until I go into deeper research to pull out some better clips for you guys. Guys, white people are now coming out now to recount the blessing and now started to pronounce that black people are the choosing people. Black people are blessed, especially the black Americans. Black people are this, black people are that. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let me play this clip so that you can use your ears and your eyes to also hear and watch and then thank me later. Like, comment, don't forget to share. Credit belongs to original creators of every clip and stitches used in today's episode. And yes, with no further ado, let's dive right into this video. This is just for educational purposes with no support violence. Just know that, okay? With that being said, let's go.
It was a black father that first taught me how to play basketball. A few years later, his daughter was the first person that I ever danced with. My buddy Francisco that I mentioned in the other video, he noticed that we both bought energy drinks every day, so he actually went to the store and bought us in bulk, and we split the cost so that I could have energy drinks and not spend as much money. I didn't ask him to do that. He saw me and he did that. When I first changed my name, someone sent me a cup with my name on it. You know who that was? It was a black woman. And just the other day, another black woman, a friend of mine from a long time ago, posted a picture of the two of us. And she said it was one of her favorite pictures ever. My father's trash, but his best friend when I was growing up was a man named Charles Fortuné, a Haitian who traveled the United States raising money for his family and people back home. More recently, I was at the 9th annual Pacific Northwest Black Comedy Festival, and I was back in the green room after smoking in somebody's car, and I was the only white comic there, the only one. Room full of hilarious black comedians, and I didn't feel out of place. Nobody made me feel weird. If it were reversed and it's one black comic in a room full of white people, there is an energy there, but I never got that from black people. So while this energy and all of this gingers and black people stuff is going fun, black people have always shown me love. I've always been shown love by the black community, and I just want to recognize that black people have always been good to me.
So I wrote an article a while back about 35 lessons I've learned from black women, and I'm gonna go through those real quick. I'm not out here pandering or being a pick-me or whatever people say. This is some real life shit that I've learned, and I'm gonna read them because there's a lot and my brain is shit. Black women have taught me to stand and fight for truth regardless of the consequences. Black women have taught me to confront my own biases, racism, white supremacy, and to do so ferociously and without expectation of getting accolades or getting pats on the back. Black women have shown me what it means to be a leader in the face of insurmountable odds. Black women have shown me what true strength coupled with love and gentleness means. Black women have helped to teach me what it means to pursue self-love. Black women have taught me how to love and raise my children in a way that I'll never forget. Black women have shown me more genuine, safe love than I have ever experienced from anyone else in my entire life. Black women have helped me grow more than anyone else in my life. Black women have taught me to choose silence in moments where my whiteness tells me to speak on things I know nothing about. I have learned from black women unbelievable amounts of knowledge and education regarding black history, black revolutionaries, black activists, black authors, black inventors, black excellence, black joy, and black culture. Black women have shown me that a strong voice can be communicated without words. Black women have taught me to take public correction when I have demonstrated oppressive ideals. Black women have taught me what it means to fearlessly confront white supremacy. Black women have shown me and taught me how to be an activist. Black women have taught me what it truly means to fight for equity, equality, and justice. Black women have shown me what wisdom coupled with straightforward truth means. Black women have not let me quit in life when I was at my lowest. Black women have shown me how to handle myself amidst conflict. Black women have taught me humility and the necessity for active listening. Black women have shown me what it means to speak life when it seems there is no life to speak. Black women have taught me how to find peace in times of insufferable pain. Black women have taught me to sit down, shut up, and listen. Black women have taught me how to be calm in the midst of chaos. Black women have shown me how to organize, march, and protest effectively. Black women have taught me to address my microaggressions on the spot. Black women have taught me how to love passionately and intentionally and to demand excellence from the people who are close to me in my life. And that's not even all of the lessons I've learned. So when I say protect Black women, I mean protect Black women. I want to take a moment to recognize and say thank you to every Black woman that is involved in my life. You all have changed my life in a way that I can't even express.
Y'all wanna know something that nobody's ready for in 2025 except for those who already seem to fucking know it? Black people are the aboriginals of every continent. Dark-skinned people are the aboriginals of every continent. Native Americans migrated over the ice bridge from Siberia, that would be Asia, and became what we now know as Native Americans. Yes, they lived off the land. Yes, they knew how to give back to it, so therefore they should be considered indigenous. But the people who were on that land before them and the ice bridge even formed were Black people. Black people also built pyramids on every continent. That's why there are pyramids on every continent. The Buddha was a dark-skinned man. The Chinese, we have a lot of trouble denying that we come from melanin. We do. We've tried. We have not succeeded. The difference between us and every other group is that we can admit to the fact that we came from melanin. Why can't everybody else? It's not erasure to say that Black people were the aboriginals of every country. We're not saying you didn't exist. We're saying you came after. What's so hard to understand? Just like me saying that Koreans came from China. It's not me saying that they don't have their own culture. That's how all of these Korean nationalists took it in my comments. Oh, you're saying we don't have our own culture or genetic identity? No, I'm saying that culture and genetic identity came from us. If you are not tapped in, and you don't talk to marginalized groups, and haven't spent any time with them, y'all gonna be offended by what I'm saying. Some of y'all only research your own identity, and that's it. And that's the only content you make besides your matcha. So, I don't care who I have to lose, what followers. I already warned people when I got the big video, right? That I'm not the nice Asian. You're gonna find a reason to dislike me. This may be one of them. Trying to be seen keeps us from opening our eyes. Black people were here first. Black people were here first. Black people were here first. And whoever that pisses off needs to leave my channel, needs to block me. All the above. Koreans, their genetics, their culture came from the Chinese. From what is now known as China. And where did the Chinese come from? Black people. And if y'all are upset with any of this information, go away!
White boys, let me talk to you real quick. You need to realize, okay? More white men need to realize what an absolute GD privilege it is to be with a Black woman, all right? First of all, they have many reasons not to give you the time. And if they do, you better fucking latch on tight and hold on forever. Because when I tell you that they will just make your life better in every way, shape, and form, the black wife effect's a real thing. Now, this pretty much goes for kind of women in general, but especially Disgrace. When the secrets they will let you in on, just the better version of yourself that you will become, the better looking version of yourself that you will become. You just have no idea what you're missing out on, how basic you've been your entire life until you get one of these women in your life. And it is just magic that you can't even understand until you got it firsthand. So if she gives you the time, fellas, put a goddamn ring on it.
So I suppose you just let black men marry white women?
Well, they do so in France, and it has caused no calamities.
You can marry outside your race in France?
No, the south of France was ruled by black men at one time, as was Spain and Italy.
Black men ruled Europe.
For 800 years. Part of that empire still exists today. It's called Andalusia, and it truly has some of the most magnificent architecture in the world. It's true.
This video goes out to all my black brothers and sisters out there who either growing up wanted to be white or at some point have been made fun of, ridiculed, or even put down because of the color of your skin, saying that you don't fit the beauty standard, that you need to be white in order to be pretty or handsome, whatever it is. This is my message to you, that that's just not true. And you just need to realize how beautiful or how handsome you guys really are, and that you need to really love yourself, okay? And I'm here to tell you that there are people like me who love you, have your back, and will stand with you no matter what, okay? And even though in your world, maybe where you live, there's no white people who have your back, you feel like everybody's against you, you're fighting against this racism every single day, and it's overwhelming. Just know that there's hope out there, okay? And I'm here to spread that hope, here to spread that love with you. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Today, that a well-educated black person, male or female, has a tremendous advantage over a well-educated white person. And I felt that for a long time. And I hope that anybody in the audience that's black and is watching can hear me say this. And I'm talking now as a person that employs thousands and thousands of people. A well-educated black has a tremendous advantage over a well-educated white in terms of the job market. And I think sometimes a black may think that they don't really have the advantage or this or that, but in actuality, today, currently, it's a great. I've said on occasion, even about myself, if I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black because I really believe they do have an actual advantage today.
There are also examples of physical evidence, including pre-Columbian African skeletons, which have been found throughout the Americas. Now, dating between 800 BCE and 300 CE, these murals are from the Temple of the Warriors at Chichen Itza. Now, they clearly feature, the color version is easier to see, but they clearly feature three races. And it's depicting black and Indian allies and a battle against white invaders. Now, because of their long blonde hair jewelry, a skin-holed boat that we have here, right there, and also the fact that they're fighting naked, which was common for warriors from Ireland, they believe that these are Celtic warriors. And because this mural shows that blacks are clearly fighting on the side of the Mayans, that they must have been integrated into society much longer before this painting was done in order to form that form of alliance.
Upset about the video that I released saying that the real Jews are black. All right, the real Jews are black. You need to get over that bullshit, man. Moses was black. Charlton Heston, who played Moses, was white. That was a movie, okay? If Moses was white, how would he pass as the Pharaoh's grandson? That's something you need to think about. It's right there in the book, okay? He would have stood out over there in Egypt, all right? The Pharaoh looked like Eddie Murphy. He did not look like Charlton Heston, okay? Moses would have looked more like Richard Pryor. Y'all need to get it straight, man. History is history. Are you upset? Will you deny a Mashiach, a Messiah, to come back and carry your sins because you don't like the color of their skin? You'd be disappointed, man. Do you care? Do you want a skinhead Yahusha? Is that what you want? You want what you call Jesus to come back, carry your sins only if they fit your requirement of skin pigment? Just don't make no sense, man. Mashiach was sitting in Egypt as a baby. All right? How would he been hidden over there? If he was white, he would have stood out. The Hebrew Israelites are black, okay? You Khazars saying you're them and that you're the bloodline. You're wrong. You want to get grafted in through faith? Fine. I'm down with that. You see me, I have no motive, all right? I'm not black. I don't think you get in just for being black. You don't get in the kingdom for that. You got to keep Torah. There's a lot involved, all right? But the curses in Deuteronomy are about to end. And it says in the book, I'll bless those that bless you and curse those that curse you. And out of you all nations shall be blessed. All right? When them curses in Deuteronomy end, are you going to be found blessing the real Jews, the black people, or are you going to be cursing them? All right? You need to think about these things. It's all in that book nobody wants to read, but everybody acts like they know so well. So if you want to hate on me, you want to threaten me, do whatever. I ain't hard to find. It is what it is. I'm out.
But I need to put this out there and put this out there right now The white Jews that you and I have honored and been taught all these years are God's chosen people is an absolute lie. They are imposters. They are fake. They are descendants of the Romans that rose up into power in between the New Testament and the Old Testament that we as Christians believe was the Dark Ages, but God was speaking.
We were talking about the book, The Zionist Movement. We was talking about the history of the original Jews. And John here has some history that most people don't know. And what was that history you said? Tell me what you just said again. I gotta get on camera.
There's only one true ethnic Jew, the Mizrahi Jew, because they are Africans, and if you read the original Bible written in Phoenician Hebrew, they're not. Jewish people are not Europeans. The modern Jews in Israel are Russians from, or Khazars to be precise, from Russia.
And where'd you learn that history?
I learned it from my grandfather that he was because he was an Ashkenazi.
I know I don't understand your experience.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I have never had to live it.
Come on now.
I can sympathize, and I can recognize when things are wrong.
That's right.
For instance, if a black man or woman should never be afraid for their life for getting pulled over for speeding.
Come on now.
But I have never lived in that fear.
Come on now. Come on.
No black man or woman should ever be reluctant to walk outside for fear of racial profiling.
Tell it, sister, tell it.
But I have never been racially profiled.
That's right. Come on now.
No black man or woman should ever expect to go to jail in their lifetime because of the color of their skin.
Come on now.
But I have never lived in that expectancy. And this is why I don't believe in the phrase, I don't see color.
That's right.
One, to say you don't see color is a lie. We're different. We can all see that. But two, and way more importantly, to deny the differences in our skin is to deny the differences in our privilege.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm going to say that again because I think it's worth repeating. To deny the differences in our skin is to deny the differences in our privilege.
Yeah.
And that leads me to my next point. To deny the differences in our color is to promote ignorance. Ignorance is the reason that systemic racism and oppression is allowed to exist in this country.
That's good.
So why am I here? Why am I up here speaking?
Come on now. Tell them, sister.
I'm going to talk on about three things. One of those is change, the other is ignorance, and one is discomfort. I'll get there.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Broadly speaking, why am I here? Because I want change. But let me speak on that for a second. Because I think a lot of people want change. I think a lot of people say they want change, but let me clarify. I think a lot of white people think they want change. But here's the thing about that. In order for there to be a true and genuine change, for you, for the black community, for people of color, there has to be an equal and requited amount of change for white privilege.
Yes, right.
And that is something that white people don't want to think about. They don't want to admit that. White people don't want to acknowledge the head start we have in life just for being born this color. You know what? That is willful ignorance.
Put it on front line.
Willful ignorance is what allows oppression to continue in this country.
Together we stand. That's it.
So I'm going to talk on ignorance for a second. I think one of the biggest things that allows ignorance to continue is our education system.
There it is, baby.
Yes, ma'am. Our education system.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I mean by that is our education is a white man's education.
It is.
It is a white man's history.
Yes, ma'am. Tell it.
Why does that matter? Again, like I said, I can recognize when something is wrong. And that is wrong. Why? Because when you tell that history, the history that excludes black history and black culture and the black experience, you allow white people to think that nothing is wrong. And when that happens, you allow white people to think, well, it was bad back then, but it's not bad now. Hell no.
That's right.
It's bad now. In fact, some might say it's worse because this is systemic oppression.
That's right.
This is institutional oppression. This is oppression that is not overt, but it is just as powerful, and we are able to hide it.
God Almighty.
And I have more to say. If you want to hear all of it, please come out Saturday.
We'll be there.
Thank you. We appreciate it. But, no, the reason I'm here is because I stand by you. I support you. I love each and every one of you out here. We are brothers and sisters to the day we die. And this is not my time to have my voice heard, but I will use my voice for you. I promise.
Thank you. Thank you.
What has black women and black men not done? It doesn't exist, so it can never, never exist. So. Those that know you will trust in you. Nothing else is a chariot. Da, 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 da. I'm so excited. This is one of the sweetest videos, even when I was doing my research, right? This is one of the sweetest videos that brightens my day when you hear all of these things. And trust me, are black women and black men not all of these things that they say? It is a lie, except you don't want to own it up to your chest. In one way or the other, we have impacted you positively. In one way or the other, we have made you see the beauty of black women, black men. We have made you to see that we are not just women and men, but we are here to make you comfortable. We are here to bring down the blessings that you so desire. Guys, when I actually saw this, I was so happy. I was so uplifted. My spirit was uplifted, and I'd be like, no, there is no way I'm not going to bring this video down to my people. Let's just leave ChatGPT first and let's focus on what they're saying with their own mouths. And that's why I like some of these white people that will come out and own it up to their chest and tell you that this is how it is, this is the fact, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. A lot of people know the truth, but they are ashamed to come outside, to come and own it up to their chest. They are ashamed to come outside, to come and express themselves and be like, okay, this is how it is. When we see these people, let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. What have black people not done? Mention it. Mention it. What have black people not done? Like, if you keep bringing different clips, you keep saying clips over clips over clips over clips, talking about how marvelous, how beautiful black people are. And to be honest, if you're still not proud as at this time, as a black person, as a black American person, you're still not putting out your shoulder pad like this, I wonder when you'll be putting your shoulder pad like this. Because honestly, I remind myself every single day of how beautiful I am, how I am a blessing, how I am not a curse, how I am favored, how I am every single good thing about myself. And is it working? Yes. And these are white men using their own mouth to say, white men and white women using their own mouth to recount how white people have been blessings to their life. How white people have literally turned them from 0 level to every single level where they are today. And you are still there. You're still thinking of you're not enough as a black person. You're still thinking that you are still behind. I hope this video helps you, or you can still replay and watch. Probably you did not hear some part of what they said, so replay and watch so that you can get exactly what they say. But I'm proud, I'm happy, and I believe that you should also be proud. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this video. Please, this video is just for educational purpose, not to bash anybody, not to make anybody not watch it. Credit belongs to original creators of every clips and stitches used in today's episode. And God super bless those men and women that will come out, own it up to their chest, and recount how white people have been blessings to their life uncountable times, right? Subscribe, like, comment, and channel. See you guys in my next one. This is just for educational purpose. I love you guys. Keep being you and keep being good, okay? Okay? Don't let anybody talk down on you. Don't let anybody look down on you as a black person. Yeah. Yeah. Even as a white person that know the truth.